According to a report published on Nature Reviews Drug Discovery by a vaccine research and development team from the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovations, as of April 8th, the global COVID-19 vaccine R&D landscape includes 115 vaccine candidates that are at different developmental phases. The lead developers of the vaccines are from 19 countries that collectively account for over 1/3 of the global population. Currently, due to the worldwide COVID-19 outbreak, the global vaccine R&D effort is unprecedented in terms of both scale and speed. How far along is the development of the COVID vaccines? How long will it be before the COVID-19 vaccines are available to the public? Following the novel coronavirus outbreak, China has adopted 5 technological approaches to accelerate the research and development of COVID-19 vaccines that cover the main types of COVID-19 vaccines that are under research in the world. As of April 28th, a total of 4 Chinese vaccines for COVID-19 have entered clinical trials. The adenovirus vector vaccine AD5-nCoV, jointly researched and developed by Chunwei, an academician from the Chinese Academy of Engineering, and CanSino Biologics Inc., entered Phase 2 clinical trials on April 12th. This is the first COVID-19 vaccine to go into the second phase of clinical trials in the world, and preliminary data from the trials is expected in around 5 months. Additionally, 3 inactivated vaccines for the virus have consecutively gone to clinical trials. The 2 inactivated vaccines, respectively researched and developed by Wuhan Institute of Biological Products and Sinovac Biotech, have both begun Phase 2 clinical trials. US biotech company Moderna, one of the world's frontrunners on vaccine development for COVID-19, submitted its investigational new drug application to the US Food and Drug Administration for mRNA-1273, its mRNA vaccine against COVID-19, on April 27th. The company plans to initiate the second phase of clinical trials for this vaccine shortly. Inovio Pharmaceuticals announced on April 16th that INO-4800, its DNA vaccine candidate designed to prevent COVID-19 infection, would kick off Phase 1 and Phase 2 clinical testing with the cooperation of the International Vaccine Institute and KNIH, a Korean medical institute. An mRNA vaccine jointly developed by Pfizer and German pharmaceutical company BioNTech also started Phase 1 and Phase 2 clinical trials on April 22nd. Meanwhile, numerous vaccine companies have announced that they would start human testing in 2020. From past experience in vaccine research, the development of vaccines is a long and rigorous process. Successful vaccines that can be used on humans will only become available after long-term efforts. The development of vaccines is roughly divided into 3 phases: preliminary preparation, trials and verification, and production and public use. Generally, the research and development of a vaccine takes over 10 years. The Ebola vaccine holds the record of the shortest development period. It took 5 years to go from development to clinical trials. The World Health Organization predicted that the first vaccine may be successfully developed within the next 12 to 18 months.
If everything went perfectly,
If everything goes well, we will achieve mass production of the COVID-19 vaccine in 1 year, or maybe in 2 years, Bill Gates said during a CNN interview on April 26th. The development and application of vaccines also involve a lot of uncertainties. Traditional inactivated vaccines feature a long development period and are very difficult to mass produce. The research on RNA vaccines and DNA vaccines surpasses other vaccines thanks to their short development period. But in fact, there hasn't been a successful vaccine product of this type for clinical use in the past 20 years. As viruses may mutate into new forms, it's possible that the virus develops immunity to a vaccine with long clinical trials. The development of COVID-19 vaccines is both a global competition and an endeavour of global cooperation. A successful vaccine, no matter developed by which company, will be a huge contribution to the whole of humanity. Even as we count on effective medicines and vaccines, we must prepare for a long-running battle against the novel coronavirus.